I'm Sherlonya. I am here today to talk to you about the television show Shrill, using a cake, should my smallest assistants allow it. If it turns out that you like these cake making videos, go ahead and hit like, and if you want to make sure you don't miss anything that AADL TV has to offer, go ahead and hit subscribe. Now let's get into this cake. Shrill is a television show based on the book Shrill, Notes from a Loud Woman by Lindy West. I had heard about the book a long time ago. In fact, I probably put it on my Goodreads list back when I was still religiously using Goodreads as a book that I wanted to read. But it was learning that Samantha Irby, an essayist who I really, really enjoy, had written one of the episodes of this television series. That's when I knew that I wanted to watch it. I originally had plans to watch the first season on my maternity leave, but as you can see here, sometimes little guys, they get into your plans a little bit. So Shrill follows Annie, a 20-something writer, as she navigates that weird 20-something age. As someone who is clearly outside of that age group, I am so glad to not be in it anymore, but I still enjoy watching other people navigate through it. Maybe I even enjoy it more now that I'm safely on the bank of 40. This is a well-packaged show, which is why this cake is all clean lines in its presentation. I loved this show. It made me happy. You know what else makes me happy? Colors. And so I decided to decorate this cake with a very simple but very colorful rainbow. Let's dig deeper into this cake. Jeez. Are you trying to make a blooper reel?
Yes.
Okay. So Alex, this is my cake for the TV series Shrill. I think you saw me watching some of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to see what's in the cake?
Maybe.
Okay. Can you slide the plate over? Okay. Gonna cut you a piece of it. Do you want some rainbow or no?
Sure, it doesn't. Was that cracks on part of the cake, or what was?
What?
Was that in the cake? 'Cause I don't know. If so, why is the cake so hard?
Stop! You're gonna make me. Oh wait, forgot. I have a paper plate in there. Okay. Hold on. Which layer do you want to dig into first?
Which one would you suggest?
I start the. Let's see. Which one did I write about first? I start at the bottom.
Okay.
So go ahead and take a bite.
So I'll start at the top. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's just cut this.
All right. While you're cutting, I'm going to talk about this layer a little bit. This is a white cake with rainbow dots in it. Super colorful, right? You see a lot of colors in there?
Yeah.
All right. This layer represents the main character, Annie, her wardrobe. One of the things that was interesting about this show, you saw some of her, right? So did you see the main character?
Maybe.
She's like a bigger girl. Her clothes were super cute. And that was one of the deliberate choices that they made in the movie. Because a lot of times if you have a movie with a character who's like plus size, they either have that character be like the funny best friend or like the butt of all the jokes, or like they make sure that she's got a makeover where she's not who she was in the beginning because that wasn't good enough. She's someone else. Not in this show. Her outfits were bomb. I want to copy some of those outfits. I was pausing the show to see, like, get better looks at the outfits. And so that layer represents her outfits and the deliberate choices made by the producers of the show.
You did all of that just to look at some fat?
Yes, I did. So go ahead and give it a try. Does that cake taste like a good outfit?
A good clean outfit?
Okay. Going in for a second bite of layer 1. Look at Lincoln. He's just like, big bro's eating.
This cake's delicious.
Let's not have your
cake one day.
head all at that crazy angle. All right, you ready to move on to layer 2? You're still eating layer 1.
I'll wait till the video's over to devour the cake.
Okay. All right, layer 2. This red velvet cake layer represents cringiness. There were some cringy moments in this series. I loved it, sort of, but I cringed quite a lot. Annie made some questionable decisions. Other people were making questionable decisions. Her boss was kind of terrible and said terrible things to her. Her, like, semi-boyfriend was extra weird. He was, like, I don't know.
How weird.
He's a little caveman-y. He didn't think about her feelings a lot. He looked kind of dirty.
Did he carry around
to me.
a club?
He looks like maybe, well, there was one part in there where he had a gun that he didn't even know how to use it yet. Because he was like, I'm going to protect my woman. That's what I felt like he said. Maybe that's not what he said at all. He was kind of terrible.
Might be paraphrasing.
Yeah, and like, spoiler alert, but at one point, he gets a job at her job, and she's like a writer at this alternative news weekly, and he gets a job as like one of the delivery guys. And when Eric and I were watching that, I looked at Eric and said, like, she needs to learn when to be embarrassed by your boyfriend and never to bring him to your job. Cringy. Now go ahead and try that cake layer.
There's no blood in here like
There's
the last
no
time, right?
blood. There was no blood in it last time. It just represented blood last time. This represents cringiness or blushing, which technically could represent the rush of blood to one's cheeks.
Somebody's... So is
You
there blood in
survived
here?
the last time.
Yeah, but I also thought I was going to get poisoned for not taking out the trash.
This show was so cringy at times I had to pause it and take like a mental health break because I just couldn't handle it.
See, but you do that with a lot of shows.
I know, because that's why I like reading better. Because when I'm reading, if something gets cringy, I can just put a bookmark in the book, sit the book down, come back when I feel ready. And with shows, those cringy parts, they just creep up on you all fast. I have to be like, pause.
Well, anyways, should I?
Yeah.
Okay. I was acting like it made me cringe.
That's a cringe. See, for me, a cringe is more subtle. It's more like this, like, oh.
I like it. Physical cringe?
To me, the cringe is all in the face and in the shoulders. Like, it's all up here. My cringes are not full body cringes. What about your cringes?
Yeah, I definitely like the cringe layer.
Okay. Alright, let's move on to layer 3. Let's see. Shrill is a slice of life comedy. There are all sorts of things going on in there. There's like her weird relationship. She goes to work. We see her friendships. We see her best friend who's pretty... Yeah, we see her best friend who's pretty cool. But she's also kind of whack sometimes. Like, sometimes she doesn't treat her friends very well. And everybody's like that sometimes, you know. And sometimes her choices are just bad. And sometimes she's lucky. And sometimes she's not lucky. And so that feels really real to me. It feels like normal. Quotidian even. Have you been studying your SAT words? You know what quotidian means?
No, I didn't.
We'll discuss it after.
Quotidian.
Yeah. It just feels like something that would happen like any old day, right? That feels like chocolate chips to me. So these chocolate chunks are playing chocolate chips right now, and these chocolate chips represent like regular daily life. So go ahead and give it a try while I free your brother. What do you think?
I like how chocolatey it is.
Just those chunks.
Mm-hmm.
You get more chocolate in a chunk than you do in a chip.
Well, alright.
So what do you think of the cake?
It's pretty delicious. I'd give that a 9.75 out of 10.
Do you feel like this cake makes you more likely to watch the show? Now that we have Hulu in addition to Netflix.
Maybe, yeah.
Alright.
I definitely watch the show, but I watch it on my own.
You don't want to watch it with your mother?
No. But, I do appreciate the offer, however.
Alright. Well, thank you for participating in this cake endeavor. And thank you, little bro, for not screaming through the whole thing. Appreciate you. Alright. Where are you going with that cake?
Not the basement.